Good morning, Diecast friends. It is Friday, and today's video is Freaky Freestyle Feedback Friday. So, the only thing I have to open are these 2 packs of cars from the Glory Box, and I haven't seen them yet, so you'll see what they are as I see them. Like I said, I saw the lot originally when I bought it. I just knew that there were a lot of goodies in there, so I bought it and wound up winning it for like 46 cents per car, which is awesome. So there's a lot of these in there, and I'm opening them slowly because, you know, how collectors are. It's really fun for me to open these up, so I'm taking it slow, mixing it in with other stuff. And then I'll get to the questions afterwards, and you can stop watching if you don't give a shit about me or what I have to say. So, first is this. I don't know what this is. It's a, oh, it's a Corvette. Looks like a Bugatti. A very late model. I should have looked at the back. Blue Corvette. Nice. This Dior thing. I think this is already in the archive, so that will be for sale. Another Corvette convertible. I think I personally have this one, but I doubt it's in the Ignition Diecast Gigantoid Archive, so this one will be going there most likely. Is that another Corvette? Is that another one of the same Corvette? No, this is different. This is, I don't think this is a Corvette. It's a Ford GT. 17 Ford GT in blue. Don't believe I have this one. Is this Matchbox? Nope, it's Hot Wheels. This lot is supposed to be all Hot Wheels. Here's another Ford GT. It's a Corvette C8R. Man, looks really similar, dude. And doesn't have the signature Corvette. I should have known, and I do have this one, so this is probably archive bound. And this famous blue Audi, I have it. It's in the archive, so one more for sale. So that's that packet. Let's slice it down the middle. What's this? Looks like a WRX wagon. I think I need the glasses for this one. It's a black bottom. It's an Audacious. So it's a fantasy car. And a lot of you probably knew that. Looks like it might be a multi-pack exclusive or something. So it'll go in the archive. Ooh, look at that. I'm pretty sure that's an Impala. Yeah, 64 Impala. I think this is from the Flames series. Man, this close. See that small gap right there? I'm that close to collecting Impalas because a really cool one came out this year too. But I just don't. I don't know why. Chevelles and Novas are enough. But man, there's a lot of cool Impalas. Archive. It's a multi-pack exclusive, which is not what the archive is about, but they will be admitted. Or maybe they'll sell it. I don't know. Ooh, Batmobile. I don't collect Batmobiles, but if this is not in the archive, which I don't think it is, this will sell fast because a lot of folks be crazy about Batmobiles. The black 60s TV series version. Camaro. It's like 67 or 68. It's a 67 Camaro. And I'm pretty sure I have this one. Hold on, let me look behind me. Yep, I got this one. So to the archive it is. And I think this was a mainline, a numbered mainline version. 2 more to go. Ooh, black Corvette Stingray. I'm pretty sure I don't have this one. That yellow glass, I think I would remember that. Yes, please. And lastly, in this back, it looks like a Batmobile. It's another black Batmobile. Is it the same one? Nope, different color glass. So different release. Different wheels too. And yeah, don't collect Batmobiles, so to the archive they go. So there's like 3 or 4 in here that I'm going to keep. The rest go to the archive. But I am spending my own money on the archive, so it's not a grift. And a lot of people, not a lot of people are contributing, so I guess it's just something that Ignition and me are going to do. So that's cool. So this, I'll probably wrap some cards in that and send them to you. So here are the questions. I got quite a few questions and miscellaneous like things asked via comment or email this week. So first let me address this broad question. I'm accused of not knowing what I'm talking about and being new to collecting, which is true. I've only really been back into collecting hardcore for about 3 years now. And it has to do with my record store failing and transitioning to a toy store and then transitioning to strictly diecast, but I won't get into that. But like most people my age, I played with Hot Wheels and Matchbox as a kid in the late 70s or early 80s. And so I've always kind of had an affinity towards them. I just didn't pull the trigger and start collecting until a couple years ago. I raised 3 kids and they always had Hot Wheels, so I played with their cars in the early 2000s, like the first decade of the 2000s. And I actually have considered collecting a couple times, but I was like, nah, and this is going to sound snobby as hell. I was like, nah, they're too common. But 3 years ago, what I found out is that they're not common at all. Even though they seem like they're everywhere, they're highly in demand, and it's probably one of the most brutal dog-eat-dog collecting hobbies you can have. Like, people who collect these things hate each other. So yeah, it's not casual at all. It's pretty serious business, I think, because they're everywhere. So that was kind of a vague, like a broad question that I get asked a lot. That's why I don't know what I'm talking about, because I really have only been down in the weeds for about 3 years now. Do you ever swap out tires or customize any of your cars? I have, and my buddy Dave B even sent me some wheels and stuff, a wheel swap kit. And the weird thing is, when I customize and do a wheel swap on a car, I feel like I've downgraded it. Even if I put better wheels on it than it was before, I just don't like the fact, I just know that my hand was involved with that car. And I actually prefer a stock car, like the way it came out of the package, with weaker wheels than one that I've customized. I have customized cars, but I always wind up hating them. but I love it when other people customize cars. Like I have a whole shelf of like customs that really good customizers have sent me, like Joe Zero, Santa Slow Dog, Dave B, who seems to have disappeared. Which is something I should probably bring up. When I changed from the old channel to this new channel, I lost a lot of people. And I also made the mistake of posting a lot of stuff on Facebook back when I was on Facebook that were pretty political. So I think I'd probably turned off a lot of trading buddies and friends, whatever. So I definitely lost some folks, and it is what it is. And also, a lot of people seem to have come out of the woodwork now that I'm back with Ignition Diecast. It's funny. I didn't hear from people for like the whole 7 weeks that Scott was running Ignition. He changed his mind. I took it back, and voila, out of the woodwork come people like, hey, buddy, how you doing? We haven't talked for a while. Getting some cases soon? In your opinion, are there any manufacturers that you refuse to buy? If yes, why? Well, about 3 years ago, I was kind of a sloppy collector, if you want to call me that. And I bought every brand of certain cars, like Porsches and Mustangs and Chargers, Challengers, things like that, including M2 and Auto World. But because I've been an opener this entire time, what I've noticed is that Greenlight, Johnny Lightning, Auto World, and M2, when you take them out of the package, they kind of suck. They don't roll so great. They have really skinny ass wheels. And people have said, well, that's period appropriate. Whatever. Some of them are period appropriate. Some of them, they're supposed to be customs, and they would never have little pizza cutter wheels like that. So I don't, the packaging, those products and their cards are phenomenal, especially M2. But I just don't buy them because I like it to be a toy. And I guess I've kind of become just a Hot Wheels collector with a nod to Matchbox. I do like Matchbox quite a bit. But that's pretty much it. Oh, and then Mini GT. I'll buy Porsche, BMW, and Mercedes Mini GTs. And the reason I don't buy more is they're just too damn expensive. I kind of want to keep this hobby like in the hundreds per month, not the thousands per month. So, which I don't have to begin with. And so I avoid some of the more premium brands. I'm not sure if you mentioned this or not. Do you collect Hot Wheels Elite, HW Elite, or RLZ? Well, and they always seem really expensive to me, like $40 for a toy car. I never buy them myself, but they do come my way, or I wind up buying them on the secondary market if I just have to have that car. Like there's an Audi that just came out in the RLC, which looks pretty cool. I will probably grab it eventually. I just, my RLC membership expired. I was foolish enough to think that I would get the master set, but whatever, scalpers and their bots get all that shit. Last time I tried to buy one, I actually had one in my cart, and it said, don't refresh this page, you'll lose your place in line. And then, boom, it went to sold out. So it's just like, it's total bullshit. The competition for these toy cars is ridiculous. So yeah, I have a few. I think I have about 5 Elite 64s, RLCs, or collector's editions, most of which were given to me or I acquired through trade. And I think I bought one. I bought the Porsche 356 collector edition. What is the status of your daughter's WRX? And I get asked about the 911 and my own BMW. So here's an update on all the cars. To fill you in, my daughter had a really awesome WRX that had been tuned professionally to horsepower above a stock STI. It was dynoing at like 360 horsepower. She loved that car. But someone pulled out in front of her. She had a front end collision and the car was totaled. So her way of dealing with that was to strip that car of all the high performance parts, which was wise. There were a lot of them. The guy had probably put 15 grand into engine and exhaust and brake upgrades. So she took all that off, stripped it. That chassis actually just got hauled away yesterday, and she has this roller, a bug eye roller, that she's going to put all those parts on. And it's a long ass project. I'm helping, my wife is helping, but I'm figuring it's going to be like this summer before that vehicle's running. She plans to rebuild the engine too, which is ambitious. My BMW 1 Series, because my daughter's down a car, my wife has lent her 97 Impreza, which will never die, and therefore my wife is driving my 1 Series, which is back in operating condition, and she's experiencing a great deal of Fahrtvergnügen, so I'm not sure I'm ever going to get it back. So I just drive my Tacoma every day. The 69 911 that's in the garage, it has some sort of an electrical problem, which I'm not asking for suggestions or help. We're gonna, if I can't figure it out, we're gonna bring it to a 911 specialist and have them fix it up. So that's the questions. It's a weekend again. Get out there and find some Hot Wheels. Ignition Diecast has F-Case cars in stock now, and I'll probably do an unboxing video. I noticed that Ministry or Lame Group didn't even have an F-Case unboxing yet, so maybe I'll beat Lame Group. Who knows? Probably do that this afternoon. Talk to you later.